Hello everyone, and welcome back to Megafor ReFantazio. This is episode 9. On the last episode, Skrull hold us heavily. He sold the whole team again and 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 again. Why did you do that, Skrull? But we can forgive him. But yes, and so after Skrull holds the whole team like a million times, we also have a mission to take down a beast in the Tragia Desert, or whatever it's called, I forgot.
Looks like they found us.
All right. Oh. Shoot. Whoops.
We've been spotted.
Almost makes me want to open this up again.
Very impressive.
I'm surprised I can just get hit. And that doesn't engage in a battle or whatever. This might, like, let me level up, though.
We are spotted.
Let's push through.
Nice. And that will find a use for that.
Come on.
All right, we did it.
Alright!
We've been spotted.
Okay. Come and take down this little earthworm or whatever.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Whoop. Almost shot me.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Alright. Let's just go over here. Oh, we got a pack of wolves. What the? Oh my god.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
We found something. Let's take it with us. Alright, how's that?
Come on. You good, bro? I'm sensing something huge, and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with its pack made it really angry. Ah. Must have been why they were red dots then. Finally appeared. I just remembered I getting a parts with the cutscenes where they were talking and letting myself out. I mean, it was like kind of late. Well, actually, it was morning. I don't know. I was really thinking. It finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between worms and this guy, the people in this town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in the desert, but for something like this to appear. No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow city guard. This isn't the type of fellow city guard can handle. We got to do something.
Stay present and focused.
Watch yourself, weakling. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine. Here it comes. Brace yourselves. Alright.
Come forth, royal soul.
I wonder if I can burn you. Nope.
In the name of justice, I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Okay. Physical attacks do something. Defense. Well.
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
True.
It's okay.
Shouldn't be that
Hold
hard.
back. We're not out of this yet.
Okay, Straw, you resist it? Finally something you...
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
This should work. I'm obliged.
Come on.
Observe the enemy. Come! Not this. Allies, together!
Alright, let's go!
Yeah, this should be easy. I just gotta figure out what is its weakness. It's probably gonna be like ice or something, right? Once I figure it out, I'm about to rewind.
Captain's on his last leg. Someone get him healed up. You hit their weakness.
In the name
Okay.
of
That's your
justice!
opening.
I know, it's kind of scummy to rewind all the time, but,
Charging in. I won't hold back!
you know,
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight to
I've got an agenda.
Let me rethink this. After me! No.
I don't want to just like
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
rely on
Observe the enemy. Join with me.
stuff all the time, but, you know.
I will fight me! Freeze! No holding back!
Alright, guy down to like half its health. We about to get like 10 bags for this too. It's gonna be easy.
Falkenberg, let us several ailments slowing you down.
Let's go! Nice!
You hit their weakness.
Straw, if you can hit this,
Hack and
no more jokes.
You gotta be better than that.
Straw, you are trash, bruh. Here we go.
Hurt bad.
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing.
Really?
The captain's on his last leg. Someone get him
No.
healed up.
Join with me.
No.
Alright, let's
Worthy
go!
foe after
You've
all.
got a bunch
won't
of
hold
ailments
back.
slowing you down,
Freeze.
Captain.
I cut warrior!
We already know he's not in that. Alright.
That'll do. Nice. I feel stronger already.
Well, you fig it. Yeah! That this bounty had been left unaddressed. The military must truly be short-handed. True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility. I couldn't agree more. At least the threat in this area has been neutralized, for now anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough now. Takaji, let's report in at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Leave it to us. Now, shall we return to the entrance? Yeah, let's go back to the entrance. Okay, off we go again. Alright, we leveled up and some too. Yeah, we doing it good right now. We're all like level 17 or something right now too.
Alright.
We've taken down the Mandula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now! Oh, we're gonna be rich! Filthy rich! Actually, you're not getting any of the cut, Straw. What the frontal loop? Come on, Takashi, you gotta be kidding. No, knave, he's not kidding. You literally missed a critical attack. You've been holding us for too long. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you gotta go, Straw. You are one bitch-ass nigga. Oh my god, I still can't believe you're saying that, but come on, guys, I'm not that much of a hoe, come on. I mean, I might have let you guys down a few times, but come on, can't I at least get, you know, like 100 or something? No. Oh. It's a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people too. Takaji, let's report at the recruitment center before we forget. Get our money up. Morgan's announcement is just around the corner. There's no point in trying to predict what he's going to say now.
True.
It would be wise to make the most of the time we have remaining. Perhaps there are others who require our aid. Or we could develop our archetypes. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is quite delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast and dream of stabbing 100 knaves. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I'll relax with all my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches
When
on.
we talking with
The age of
Maria
the new
again?
king draws nearer.
Oh wow, we just like eat food and dance another day?
Well then.
I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg, you want to talk? I'd be happy to.
Hey there.
Of course I'd like to talk, Hulkenberg. You're like the best friend ever. You're just such a great friend. Why wouldn't I want to talk to you, Hulken? So let's go to the recruitment center.
Let's go.
Surely not. You really managed to sway the bounty. That's certainly it's the Rampager tale. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lock or something else. Here's your reward as promised. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
Ha! Quest clear.
All right.
My courage should have increased to 2. Wow, my solidarity rank increased. That's really 10,000 grief here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay out this well. I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment center and other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Alright, good. Just save again. I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Let's talk to Hulkenberg.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's a little left to do, but wait. Yet, huh? I know there's little left to do, but wait. Yet that has me more restless than anything. Ah, that's right. Have you a moment to talk? Sure. Lately, I feel a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? Get some exercise, read a book. Exercise. Sound enough, and thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distraction. Then how about it? Would you like to train and swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training.
Alright.
Yeah, alright. In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us. A fine balanced weapon, no? Just for training only. But you'd never know it from the grip and swing. That's most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long ago after joining that I was assigned to the Princess retinue. So I was desperate to improve. I was younger and even than you are now. Well, I can't get over like how you're like phrasing this stuff. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of my own in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were loose and blistered. Yeah, okay.
Certainly.
Some bouts I'd win, some bouts I'd lose. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was better. Were the opponents seemed tough, or was he like? What kind of person was he?
Perhaps.
A reasonable man, I suppose. So he used to be, at least. Was it a necromancer? Then macro interactions. When interacting with a follower or ally and giving them a response that moves their heart, you may obtain mag, which you can only acquire in battle. Try to be as open and receptive as possible to your followers' feelings when communicating with them. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is that truly you? Surely you jest. Huh? So it is you. You've returned. Rogue and however you pronounce your bitch-ass name, what a coincidence! I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the self-same man. And who is this pup? Pup. A friend of hers.
Nice to meet
Pup?
you.
The name's Takaji, fuck nigga. Watch your mouth. Nobody's scared of you, little man. I see. You truly changed, Hulkenberg. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge in the company of this elder brat. You once a proud member of the knighthood. Slow down. Why does that strike you so?
Sir.
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt shoots a fallen knight. You fell off. What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself? While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our shares of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up pulling yourself any higher. What occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs my any glory found in the order. That, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was dully snuffled, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for a shadow. How dare choose your work with care, knave! No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a scumbag! Seems like a real scumbag. He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Takashi, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. Who? I know she ain't talking about the king that holds Greece. Hell no, am I doing that? I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust.
I have not the luxury of regret.
Y'all think Hulkenberg can draw that motherfucker though? Alright, but
Pardon me.
Huh? Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. Fucking weirdo, who even are you? You don't say. Well, see you around. No. Bring that tail back here, Perry Pick. Don't be on some weirdo timing like that.
Very well.
See, bro, y'all ain't locked. Okay. I don't know why you even, went with that. I should leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings will take an, unsparing regime, indeed, to purge this distraction. What? Hulkenberg and I return to the others. Oh, dang, I get money from that? I'm living your life. I'm living your life. I hear a voice. Seemed promising, but... Brigada comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her.
Amazing.
Yeah. I see my charms are working. But I'm not using a talisman. All right.
What is it?
Well. Wait a minute, huh? Oh, I can talk to Maria? What? Alright, then. Well, I don't feel anything right now. Oh. He seemed promising, but... Alright.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Ah, just you.
You seem unscathed. So, you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your alignment?
Now then.
Alright, come in.
Now then.
This is what I want you to handle. Little alien dog. I want you to feed it, play with it, and generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
No, I want to play with you. Okay. That's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. Is it actually some vicious monster?
No.
No, it's not as weak and pathetic as it looks. Harmless. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Will they? Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in the world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you.
Why?
Huh? Why do you want me to keep it if you're forced to hide it? I could tell you it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Anyways, follow the rules I gave you. Betray me, and you can be sure I'll make you and your friends regret it.
That's right.
Ah! The fuck? Her name is... No, never mind. Call it whatever you want. Takashi Jr. I'm not sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigad's dog. Seems strangely attached to you already. Like we're in a video game. Suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Why do you know that? Did you look into me?
Why?
Did you look into my background? If it can impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
That's what we're doing? Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend will get a power very much like yours. Ha! I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps. I'll be frank, Takashi. You're bad for business, but that's precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damn things from the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you got the money, you've almost got all the power you want. Quite a pinch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger, and the weak are only taxed even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched will. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no? I can sense Brigade's faint expectations and trust towards me.
Yet still they oppose me.
I thought we were gonna watch over her dog.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. Done already. I haven't done anything though. You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog, like you, something impossible for me. Or like you.
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting, or at least the dog will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
I'm trying to
king
snap
draws
your
nearer.
ribcage.
The announcement is soon.
So Forgan's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Man, what the fuck is that word? Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold.
Believe it.
Close, Ray. The royal palace has taken to the sides. It's all so scary. Before going times like this, I could pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral, but now I can't even do that. I don't really know, like, where to, like, go for, like, you know, like, helping around the town. Cause, like, I know I need to get my rank up or whatever, so I gotta figure out, like...
Alright then.
Oh, how will I do that? I'm gonna go to, like, just, like, guy right here. Cause he has a thing. Oh my, it's a fairy I see. Huh? A real fairy?
Sure,
Well, I'll be.
but-
Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal out of it? I should explain. My family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would, even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you
I
one?
wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. Dig it? No wonder you got fairies on the mind. If I listen to the man's tale, my imagination might improve. What do you think? Do you want to listen to this elderly, the elderly gentleman's story?
I see.
Yeah.
How did I wind up here? I see. Boy, there.
Alright, so like, cause that's just gonna get data.
Well, I'll not.
You know, it's got me wondering, like, is there any way to, what is it? Get, like, followers rank up in 0? Well, I got people's ranks up when I fought that one day, so maybe it doesn't matter that much.
I'll not loiter in a storm.
So I guess I could listen to that guy.
Stop that at once.
Who knows, I might need some imagination.
Up here. My thanks.
Let's listen to his story. Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come on, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the village prohibited anyone from entering. But one day my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself. So he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in the darkness, hopelessly lost. A hanged for a night, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully. But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as they approached him. It was Tinkerbell! And that boy was Spear Pan! The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry here, kid!" He was shocked. He was like, why does it sound like an ultra high-pitched Elmo? But he was like, whatever. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved. His tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, you yourself." And then she left. But soon, before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, the fairy was a bit of a, what do they say, a tsundere or whatever, a tsundere. She was a bit of a tsundere. So yeah, you see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance. Huh, I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Oh, but would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later if you want to know the ending. I'll be around. I was gripped by the story of the mysterious fairy. Felt like my imagination improved.
Well then.
It's time I got back to the others. Okay. We're just gonna ride on this thing and get like
It's time.
The announcement tomorrow, huh?
What is it?
I'm gonna go to that bench to like read some books. That's what I'm gonna do.
Ridiculous. Give it a full, I say.
The Grand Cathedral.
How far?
I can't be.
Something up?
You're the royal capital. Why not take a breather?
Oh.
Yeah, I can get my wisdom up. Feels great to be here. Never expected it to, but I'm starting to like this place. Gazing out at sights of the capital with Galaga makes me feel like I've broadened my wisdom. Galaga and I head home while discussing the people and stores while we pass along the way. Alright!
It would seem
So,
the disaster was
we should
averted.
like, just like the day or whatever. The day where the game must be done for the thing to happen to do the thing day.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Alright, I forgot
Wonder what
about
he's
you,
planning.
Straw.
I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Luis is probably going to be like, I don't care?
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Like I said, the king ho agrees. Man, fuck the king, he a bitch.
So it really is His Majesty.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Man, I gotta remember, like, how do I get my rank up? I don't really want to be the king, though. Is that really the end game of this game? There are probably, like, different endings, too, right? Like, one where you don't become the king, and it's probably, like, a bad or a neutral ending or something.
Anyone?
Even me? If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Like,
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First,
What
the
if he
new
knows?
faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone.
I know he didn't just saw that nigga sorry.
Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word! Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Hulkenberg, you be the king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
That's a really weird looking face
There's some
Hulkenberg
bad
had.
news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic.
So y'all were behind on that.
Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, it is not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
So we gotta make you the king, right?
If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king
God,
thinking?
bruh.
Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even
Right.
so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh,
Did
what
something happen?
happened?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her, try and say something. Okay, so I have a question. Did you not go into her room because, like, she was just sad? Now, here's another question. Has she, like, been in her room for, like, multiple days and this is just, like now you want to care? Like, now you just want to, like, randomly care? Is that what's going on? Because, like, if so, then, like, you are trash. I mean, it's not my responsibility to look for her. Try and
It's all
stay
right.
calm.
Just try to stay calm.
I've searched all around the place, but I couldn't find her. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
I mean, low-key, this is still her problem, but, you know. Always gotta take care of stuff for other people, right? Hey everyone, so I've actually been looking for like a minute, for like a while or whatever. And I'm just gonna like cut all of it out. So I've asked around and stuff and I haven't really like found nothing about Maria, so I'm just gonna like come back here. She like, they don't really be talking about nothing, like, they ain't really talking about, like, Maria or nothing, so, like, I'm just, like, confused, you know, and, like, what exactly, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe if I go back into the inn or whatever, then I'll, you know, actually get some people that think about Maria, because asking around, like, the places hasn't worked. What's this about Maria, Gong? First I heard she's holding herself up in her room and now this. You know, none of the regulars would complain if she closed up given the circumstances. Sorry if you came here in search of a meal, I feel bad. Look at your bitch ass, you're just standing here even though this is your fault. Please look after Maria, you have my thanks, I'm just gonna be lazy and sit here with my fat ass. Yeah, alright. Like, are you serious with that? Let's look in the room. We might be able to find something. It's Maria's room, but she's out. I have an idea of where I can find her. I don't. Can you tell me this weird idea you got? Like, bro. Oh my god, bro. Let's just
Ridiculous.
come over here. Yeah. They saw folks controlling a mysterious magic power without igniters. Why, see? Oh, be careful taking the piss with your elders, boy. But yes, I can see how a young lad could believe it. When I served, I heard plenty of stories about the NX War. Granted, the igniters were as developed as they are now. Alright. I don't really see like the point of this if like nobody's gonna know.
Hey, mister.
You're gonna be the next. What? I know he said he'd kill me. Like, you need to chill out with that before you get your dumbass son, little boy. How dare they mock me, every last one of them? Potsy, lousy, no good, rockin' son of a goddamn. If I hadn't, now you're You good? You good? You good? Not talking about nothing.
I'm out of ideas.
What is it?
Dude said I have an idea where she is. Right. The only place I can think she is like the place where her father died or whatever. I don't know why I went in here. Why can't I run or anything here?
No. No. No.
Why is that popping up with chat right there? Whoa, what was that little arm thing you did? So many conversations around me. They say anyone could be king, but everyone knows it will ultimately come down to Louise or Forgan. It's hardly even a contest, as Centric Forgan will most surely be crowned. Those stones are just another one of Lord Louise's cruel tricks. No one wants Louise on the throne. The people support His Eminence Forgan. Keep talking like that and Louise will be the king. Attitudes like yours are precisely what will give Louise a greater voice. Yep. I mean, we saw that. For the second time, too. I beg your pardon? Have you any idea how the poor feel? Your narrow minds will be your undoing. Luis is a fool, but he'll still be a beacon of hope for the city's outcasts. They both have their flaws, though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone more promising. Tensions seem high.
What in tarnation's going on?
Doesn't it seem like the faces on the rods haven't moved? Think it's just going to be Sanctus Sworgen in the end? That was what happened. I feel bad for the previous scene. Must have been loads of trouble putting up this stone too.
Right. This place.
This really is like the only place I could think that Maria would be.
What's this?
What is it? Blimey. Oh, gone to shite, this has.
What shall I do? How did I wind up here?
Whoa, cutscene? Do you know that half-blood girl? Okay, bro. They said if I went around the city and stuff and talked to these characters, I would get something. They didn't say that. Oh my god, bro. I've literally been running around for 30 minutes. You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. How do you even know that I know her? It ain't even my job. Japanese stupid ass didn't even want to tell me to look for her. Even though she's her responsibility. She just went inside. And you let her pass while you're patronizing us? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Good, Maria?
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Where did you get wings? I saw another guy with wings, so I guess that might be having to do with whatever race you are,
One time
huh?
he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Well, we're all here now.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
My ideal world, people can believe in your future. Your birth doesn't matter. The prince won't show me that. The prince can be the king.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right.
Yeah,
As
but
much
you
as we
still
wish
hold
it,
Gria, so
This
fuck
is
him.
not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
Yeah, she must have. You must have been sick since you couldn't get off your fat ass and look for her, right? Even though she's your responsibility, last time I checked, right? But apparently you care so much, right, Fabini? Like, nobody else is gonna call you out on this, but I will. You're in my playthrough, so you're gonna catch the smoke.
Sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We gotta make Hulkenberg the king.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Alright.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Don't hold my sleeping schedule.
Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Think about it together. Try and calm your mind. I'm not awake enough for this.
I'm not awake enough for this.
Anyone ever called you too honest? That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Wanna read? Can you read?
Please. I'm clearly no scholar, but I was once spoiled enough to have a private tutor.
Damn.
Right. Let's have a look then.
Alright.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security.
Okay, just like a shop with like
In
nice
this world,
people.
there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political.
Yeah, I mean, it can still cause problems.
Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear.
So you a Clamar ally.
Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Right?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, it's the next day. I think I want to cut this off. Looking for Maria kind of like made me sleepy low-key.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
I got like 30 minutes to cut out. Alright, we can look at this show.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win.
Alright.
Official word is...
I mean, I basically already did that before, didn't I?
So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch? Or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
What?
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Thank God he told us!
I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We'll figure it out. Yeah, plan, and then we take action. As an elder, I'm an outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here. Enter the tournament for the throne, get people's attention, make Luis come to us. It's obviously this, but I'm just gonna say this.
How will we accomplish that? We're but strangers to him, and he gains nothing from it.
Well, you don't really think there's
Let's
a way?
enter this tournament for the throne.
Ooh. Well, yeah, it's the right thing, probably.
Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like the most right
we need to
option.
get close to Luis.
I'm kind of just saying stuff,
He
not
doesn't
gonna lie,
care about your
Saul.
tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis' ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be a...
What do you think?
Wait a minute.
Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Wait. For me? Alone? Where's the no option?
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future.
Oh,
Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I know you're not about to have me... I inherited Grievous Journal. I know you're not about to have me, like, find this on my own, right? They can't have me find this on my own, right? They couldn't possibly have that.
In enough danger?
Why do you care?
I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yeah, at least I'm getting something done unlike you. Yes, I'll admit I'm nervous. To carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Alright, chill out. That's the plan. I'll never actually succeed. I hadn't done that.
I'll never actually succeed, though.
Oh, impossible, is it? As impossible as a castle floating in the sky?
She's got you there.
Well, if we
What?
want Luis to notice you, we'll have to
What's he
make quite a
talking
stir
about?
among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
Yeah.
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Well, I understand, because there's like nobody else who can look after you, which is tough.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you. For me again.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one.
Weren't we on one the other day?
Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
And where are you? Well, I guess she's looking for a carriage.
This should be the place, right?
What does she mean, you two?
Excuse
There's
us?
three of
We're
us.
looking to join the tournament for the throne?
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering. I'm not the kid. I'm asking the questions here. I'm asking the questions here.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Oh, wow. That kind of made my balls swell up. What?
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king.
Right.
Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
An elder? Now that I think of it, weren't you
What?
in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
And now you making delusions.
We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Straw. You cannot be holding us again.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
Alright.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us,
Yep.
I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over
Alright,
there.
then.
They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
Ooh. That one right there is like a high bank.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm
Oh my
afraid.
god, move out of my way so I can see this stuff. I don't care about none what y'all are talking about.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa.
Oh my
You have
god,
any idea
bro.
who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say.
It makes short work of a scrawny little urchin.
God, see a pattern stuff? Like, bruh. Like, where did you even come from? You're like so out of...
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of
What?
course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Yeah, alright.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though.
Little
What do you think
screaming weirdo.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
No. To stop his evil deeds, we don't need to win. Maybe he has a big head.
Maybe this criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
Ow!
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme?
Hey, Straw, he called after you.
You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon,
Oh,
gentlemen.
you biggest.
A guard captain from Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain?
Oh, wow.
This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes,
Wait,
Heisme has
what?
stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
Oh,
if our
man.
city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in... We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
Deep into territory of the vicious
I
worms.
see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
You're not pitiful. We would never laugh. We want to help you.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure, thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no
You look
backing out of
really
this
weird.
now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it,
Gallagher,
if
we're
we want to make
already
a big
in it.
impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I thought we'd
convince
be able to
Hulkenberg.
choose who we would
Somehow.
fight.
You go on and accept the contract.
Okay. Let me save. Let me end the video. Go to bed. Thanks. Alright.
What now?
Okay, so let's end the video. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Yeah. This episode kind of went on too long with the whole, like, I think the way that you had to find Maria was, like, really dumb. Honestly, that kind of took, like, all my energy out of this episode. But yes, it's gonna take a little bit to edit. I shouldn't have to edit too much, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy watching, and I will see you all on the next episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. Episode 10 to be exact. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Bye.